Uh, this is a video on what does it take to live off-grid, or what it took me to live off-grid. Now, unfortunately for me, it quite literally took losing everything. Even though I knew about properties and communities like this. I had all the skill sets. But I always thought I needed to prepare more than I actually did. Now, it does take some preparation. That being said, you can't just uproot your life and walk into the woods. I've seen that. Some people try it. It never works out well. The unfortunate truth is it does take money. Just not as much as we might be fearing. So, for moving out north, I've seen some people come up without. You need a vehicle. You need a 4x4 vehicle for where we are. You need money for fuel to operate said 4x4 vehicle. You need heat. Now you can use wood. You've got to restock your wood fire every couple hours. You need to harvest the wood yourself or buy the wood. You need food. You can hunt, fish, but you also need grain and other products. You can't farm. Our winters are long. Your life will revolve around getting enough food to get you through winter out here. So, easiest solution is money. That being said, even with a minimum wage job out here part-time, you can live pretty comfortably. I know a lot of people that do it. Land out here, it's less than $10,000 for an acre if you buy a lot of it at once. It took a lot to get all the vehicles certified, to drive them all up here. You need a shelter, whether you're coming up with an RV, a motorhome, or you're planning to build a shelter. Some people come up to build lean-tos and stuff like that. It takes a lot to build one that's actually going to get you through the winter. The last person to build a lean-to, it burnt down. They built it out of slabs, tamarack. They got an old fireplace. It was essentially a tinder bundle. We tried. Multiple people warned him about it. It was a fire hazard. And I quote, his response was, "This is no man's land, I can do whatever I want." Now, obviously the laws of physics firmly disagree. Also, he left the fire going while he went to work, which is fire 101 no-no. Youth helps, but there are elder people out here. There's no real age limit to it. While towns are about 30 kilometers away, it's all highway, so really they're about 15-20 minutes away. The biggest failures I see for people coming out here is trying to build their space without any building experience and code violations. While we are in an unorganized township, we still have to build to code. We can build whatever we want. I can build the Taj Mahal if I wanted to, but I'd have to build it to code, which is a fair deal. I wouldn't want my neighbors building something that can collapse and injure me or other people around, contaminate water, etc. Sometimes I think this may actually be a good option for those who are sick and terminal, so long as you don't have appointments and all the support you have here. I've got a neighbor with MS, and this is his jam. He loves it. Absolutely loves it out here. I think of guys like Mark Hoban, who's got Parkinson's, and he lives on his island doing his thing, enjoying true freedom. Now, it's not everyone's cup of tea. There are better places to do it. You can go somewhere warmer. But I want to experience it all. Hopefully this winter we can get to some snowmobile videos, some ice fishing videos, exploring a bit more travel, get some international videos in there. Homesteading, pond building. What's it like if instead of survival, you build long-term? Permaculture. What if you live there instead of surviving? I grew up on Les Stroud, Survivor Man, as a kid. Absolutely watched everything, Discovery Channel. And I've always wanted to go to those places he's been. And I'm actually further north in his videos now, in more extreme Canada. Further north in more extreme Canada. I think instead of a 7-day at a location, getting out, what if you live there? What if that's one of your houses around the world? What if you have multiple properties? What if you're a true global citizen? Not one address, international addresses. Not wealth, we're not talking millions, we're not talking condos, penthouses. Just dwellings and abodes spread across the world. A sailboat would be beautiful. Gotta learn sailing. More of an aviator myself. Last time I was on a large boat, I was vomiting for about 2.5 hours. Not exaggerating. 3-hour boat ride. Made it about 30 minutes before I started puking. Did not stop till the boat stopped. But I'm sure if I go slower, Gravol and I should probably get some stocks of Gravol, because we will be best friends. You can sail from the subarctic to the Caribbean, coastal sailing. More fishing to be had, more hunting to be had. And aspire to be the greatest Terran. At least a guide. A Terran's guide to Earth, if you will. If you have ideas, questions, let me know. We're just starting this. I don't know where I'm going with it. Trying to make videos. Try to get better at making videos. I've considered mini documentaries about the animals and insects I come across, plants I come across out here. Essentially, as I learn and research something, make a video and share it with you as well, so we all learn about this domain together. I'm open to ideas. I'm just a man on a rock. With time and health. How should we use it? When hungry, eat. When tired, sleep. If you want to follow along, we can do that together. Take care, guys. Have a good night. I'm gonna go finish my coffee and start winding down. Have some dinner. Godspeed. Be careful with your wishes with the universe. It listens. Love fully. Take care, guys. Good night.